Record. Yeah, now it is recording. Yeah.
So I'll start.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so today's meeting is about sleeping. So it's an interesting topic for me and for you, and I think for most of people as well. So sleeping is undoubtedly one of the most essential requirements for the human body to function properly. And it plays a very important role in ensuring the wellness of human body, both physically as well as mentally. In fact, it helps you with maintaining a good lifestyle throughout your entire lifetime. Not only this, but it also helps in maintaining a decent and healthy lifestyle, along with ensuring safety from a number of fatal diseases. So it's something vital in our life, right?
I hope so.
Okay. So I think you like you love waking up very early, Mr. Muhammad. So you crack of down.
Yeah, no, I do. I am. I'm an early person.
Yeah, you're early person.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get up like
So,
five.
so we have some questions for today, and I think these questions we need to discuss them because they deserve to be discussed as well. Uh, the questions are as follows. What time do you usually go to sleep, and what time do you usually get up? Like, how much sleep do you usually get? Like, um, but we have some other questions like, why do some people sleep well while other do not? Okay, and what do you do when you have some trouble sleeping? And finally, oh, the last question that we have for today is, have you ever slept in a strange place that was not a bed? And that happened for me. I missed that question because that happened for me before. So let's get started with the first question, Mr. Muhammad. I can ask you like, um, what time do you usually get up? What time do you usually go to sleep? And how much sleep do you usually get? Yeah, yeah. Let's discuss the questions. Go ahead. The mic is big again.
It's it's a very interesting question because I don't have a specific time to sleep, but recently I decided that I need to go to sleep something around before 11 o'clock. Before
Mhm.
11 o'clock, my son.
That 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 happened recently.
Yeah, I just decided
Is
recently because before that
uh-huh.
I didn't have a problem with sleeping. I can sleep at any time and wake up at
Mhm.
any time. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me if I sleep something like 12, 1 o'clock, and then I can easily get up at 6 o'clock. It's not a problem.
So we talk about the average time of sleeping, like 6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem with me is I found that I have a lot of things that I need to do recently, so I need to extend the time I spend in the night.
Of yeah.
But I need to read stuff, write stuff, review stuff, revise stuff. So
Hmm.
that takes a lot of time, which I don't have in the day. In the day, I'm busy with working, and after
Hmm.
work, so between 5 and 7, this is for my son, and
Yeah.
because I can't play with
God,
him during the
God,
day.
God bless him. By the way.
Thank
No.
you, thank you very much. And when
Yeah.
he
Welcome.
sleeps, my extra work starts. So I can read what I want to read. I can watch what I want to watch. I can do whatever I
Yeah.
couldn't do it in the day. So
Yes.
I normally now sleep between 11 and 12, and get up between 5 and 6 in the morning.
That's great.
Yes, so
That's
five
great.
6 hours sleep, and that's enough.
Danny, that's great because we live a difficult time as the COVID-19 is spreading nowadays. So most of people maybe do not go to work. That's why they maybe they wake up late. So that's a good, oh, that's a great time to wake up and to get up, to go to bed. That's it.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is no option for people not to go to work here. If you can't go to the office, you work from home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you have to
Yes.
work anyway.
No. No.
Back in I don't
Yeah, yeah.
know.
No, no, no chances to keep it.
No, you have to work. There is no third option.
Yes.
It's only two options: to work
Yeah.
or
That's
not to
okay.
work. So
Yeah.
that's for me.
So it's time now to forward. Yeah, that's okay. So it's time now to forward the questions to Fatma and Mu'tasim. So, Fatma. So what about you?
Actually, I hate to wake up early. I'm not the one who is early one. I'm not this person. Uh, and I don't have a specific time to sleep or to wake up. If I don't have an essential thing in the morning, I will not wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, lucky you.
Um, I hope, wallah.
Yes, if someone doesn't have anything to do in the morning and doesn't need to get up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and they
So
can,
so
Actually, I
so
can delay
it's
my
time.
schedule to not to wake up early.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You're lucky, which is good.
So
Thank you.
if I go back to you, Mr. Muhammad and Isa, if you do not have something to do, okay. So what time do you go to bed and what time do you wake up? So
No, there is
that's in case that you do not have something to do.
yeah, but there is for me there is nothing called you don't have something to do. Every day there is something to do. At least there is الفجر يعني الفجر هنا here is 6:30 at 6:30 on 6:30 in the morning now. So I have to get up
Six
for
thirty,
yeah
like
6:30.
so you are one hour ahead. I think that
We
because Fajr here is at like 5:30.
yeah, but it's 2 hours. They this
2 hours.
yeah.
So that
Now
so
now it's
6:30.
four. It's almost 4:15. But
Yeah.
it was 6:15 back in Egypt.
Okay.
السلام عليكم.
هاي عمرو كيف حالك؟
Hello, Mr. Muhammad. How
هلا
are you?
الحمد لله
Oh, we're
الحمد لله.
fine.
Hello, Mr. Ahmed.
I'm fine. What about you?
How are
You
you?
know,
Hey.
I'm doing well. I have no flu today.
Did
Okay.
you ripe
So
of the cold? Did you
yeah,
get
yeah,
ripe
yeah.
of the cold?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I
Alhamdulillah.
I know that.
Okay.
How
So
are you, Mr. Muhammad?
والله الحمد لله. How are you عمرو؟
so Captain, today
Alhamdulillah.
we're talking about sleep. Okay, so keep listening, keep
Sleeping,
following
yes.
for what we are saying. Okay, and the questions, the mic
Yes,
is with you
okay.
right now. Mu'tasim, go ahead and tell us what about you?
Yeah, really, nowadays getting to sleep about 3 a.m. Yeah, and
Mhm.
getting up at I think 10 a.m. It's about 7 hours a day, I think. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think I was trying to get up at 6 a.m., but it was for a specific period. But I really, really missed this period when I was getting up at 6. It was great, yeah.
That was because that you were
ثانوية.
going. Yeah,
Yeah, I was trying. I was يعني usually getting up at 6 a.m. When I
yeah.
was at
But
ثانوية
but
عامة.
now, but now, and
But
I
now,
think
yeah,
you.
I haven't yeah, a lot of things to deal with, so I getting up when I wanna do it. There is no specific routine. Yeah, I think.
Mhm. That's
بص
it.
look يا معتصم. It's an advice from someone who was a little bit older than you. I'm not in my 70s yet, but
Yeah.
that's
But he's not.
Uh,
But he's not in 70s. But I think he's now like
20,
not
20. I'm
20.
20 right now. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
20, so we have 20 years difference.
Respected, respected. Okay.
But what you need to review this. I know you must have a lot of things to do, But if he, it's a very personal thing. Everyone is happy with their routine, but it's just it's an advice and comment. If you sleep at 3 and get up at 10, what is about you come back to your normal 6 o'clock, so you can push 3 hours to 12 to 6, and you still have the 6 hours sleep, or 7 hours. It's for your health. It's for the health, just for health reasons, not for anything else, because to miss those night sleep hours is very crucial, especially when you're
Mhm.
young. What do you think?
Yeah, your advice is to try to go to sleep at 12 a.m. and getting up at 6. It's better, yeah?
Yeah, this is what I think.
Yeah, لا, great advice, يعني, I think. And it was great period when I was getting up at 6 a.m. Yeah,
you,
your advice
you
is
know you
really,
know
really great.
you know also why it's the problem with getting up at 10, not at 7. When you get up at 7, you have the whole day in front of you. The whole day is
Yep.
ahead of you. But when you get up at 10, by the time you get up, have a shower, have something to eat, some
And
coffee, some tea, it's a midday.
yeah, because night hours are really really better than um, in the midday. Like if we look at the Quran, and Allah says like um, وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِتَسْكُنُوا فِيهِ. يعني if we turn to the Quran and our religious, so we're gonna find this. So better than the night hours is better. Yeah.
We haven't heard. Is Amr still here? Thank you very
Yes,
much يا معتصم.
I'm here, Mr. Muhammad.
والله الحمد لله. We want to see what do you think about the sleep? The same question. Maybe I
Yeah,
can ask you the same question.
Could you
uh,
ask him please?
yes, Mr. Ahmed and
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Muhammad, I think the period of sleeping depends on the age. Maybe
Yep.
if you are young, you shouldn't sleep a lot of hours. More than you
Mhm.
shouldn't sleep more than 8 hours. But
Yeah.
if you are more than
But
40 years, this is not the
my question
question.
was, this is not the
Yes,
question,
again,
but
please.
yeah, the question is, what time do you usually we're talking about you? Yeah. Okay. So we're asking you right
Ah,
now, like
yes. What time?
what time do you usually go to sleep? Yeah, and what time do you usually get up? That was the question.
Yes.
Okay. Not we're not talking about what
Okay.
should you, what are the hours that you should sleep off.
See,
That's it.
but the
Okay.
Sorry,
point,
Mr. Ahmed,
the
because I
point you
entered
mentioned now
the
is very.
conversation
What?
little late. I entered the conversation little late. Yes.
I know that. It's okay.
I didn't hear the question before. Yes.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
I am a night owl. Okay, and early bird too. Because
that's
I usually sleep.
that's because your job.
Yes, because I
But
usually
that's
yes I usually sleep at 1 a.m. and get up at 6 a.m.
Hmm.
And
when
I
I
am
was
a light
I just I'm sorry.
sleeper. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, but when I was a soldier
Yes,
at the service,
soldier.
I was yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I was sleeping like at maybe 1 a.m. from 12 to 1 a.m. and I had to sleep and I had to wake up like at 4:30. So I was sleeping like 3 hours, from 3 to 4 hours. That was awful for
All
me. It
day,
was it was like a
3 hours
scuffle.
per day.
Yeah, 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 per day. That's why I mean I was hating, يعني, not the service, but
Yes.
it's okay.
You hitting
I
the
love
system.
Egypt. No, no, I love Egypt. It's okay. Yeah, yeah, complete. Keep talking.
You are talking about politically.
No, 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 no. I love Egypt, and I
Yeah,
love everything about Egypt.
take the last word, Amr. He loves Egypt, so don't he loves Egypt. We all
Yes.
don't misunderstand him.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise,
That's
we
it.
all gonna sleep somewhere
It's
very
okay.
nice tonight.
So it's time to move now, guys, to the
No,
following
I think
question.
it's your turn. When do you usually sleep and when you usually wake
No,
up?
no, I do not have a specific and certain times to wake up or to sleep. Maybe, and sometimes maybe I go to sleep like uh, if it's a time to wake up to run. Okay,
Hmm.
so I have to sleep like at 11, maybe 10, maybe 11. So that's why, because I have to wake up at 5 or 5:30 to pray al-fajr. Then I start running. Okay,
But
but
usually,
but
Very good.
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. But if it's not the time to run, that's maybe I sleep at like 3, maybe 2, maybe 3. That's
maybe
it.
5.
No, يعني, we try to do the best. Okay, so it's time now to move to the following question. Okay, the question is, why do
Yes.
some people sleep well and others do not? Okay, so we go back to you, Mr. Mohammed. So
This is very interesting. Very, very good question. Why some people sleep well and some don't. A couple of years ago, I just met someone who he has a problem with his sleeping, and he goes for therapeutic sessions to help him
yeah.
how to sleep because he can stay up for 2, 3, 4 nights without sleeping. But I have never ever heard about
Oh my
something like
God.
this before. That he can't sleep during the day, he can't sleep in the night, he just awake. And he needs to go to a doctor
Mhm,
to seek help.
mhm.
Because for me, alhamdulillah, I can sleep whenever I want. If I want to sleep now, give me 10 minutes and I'm asleep. If I want to go,
Yeah,
get up at
that's
1
good.
o'clock in the night, I get up at 1 o'clock in the night. If I want to wake up at 5, I get up at 5. So I don't have a problem with sleeping from a very long time. So for me,
That's
that was a
great.
big shock. That, and I felt very sorry for him, and that actually made me feel more grateful for this blessing that God gave to me and to those people who can sleep when they want, get up when they can.
Mm, mm. Still,
That's easy because
still
some
good.
people
Yeah,
can't. Because some people can't,
yeah.
and it's not just him. It seems like a lot of people. So
Mhm,
why some people sleep well and some people can't? It's a routine. Like when I was speaking to Mu'tasim about if he can if he can think again about what time does he sleep and what time he gets up. If he can build a routine for himself from this young age and he keeps it as a strict routine, this is going to be as healthy as the healthiest option and healthiest thing he can do in his life, because
mhm.
our life is around sleeping. If you don't have a good night's sleep or a good sleep, if someone doesn't sleep in the night or early in the night, it's a problem. It's a huge problem. It's if the whole body, the heart problems, the blood problems, the mental issues, the diseases come one after another. You don't have patience. You don't have concentration. You don't have focus. You don't have attention.
Yeah.
All of this huge things related to sleeping. So why some other people can't sleep? I think it needs a plan. It needs a plan. Like before you go to sleep, you need to to prepare yourself that you're going to sleep. Like you didn't have if someone, we all should, Muslim, as Muslim people, we should make sure that our 5 prayers are done in the day. You didn't have
Mhm.
duties, you didn't have any of the work that is hasn't been finished. You need to finish it. Otherwise, if you go to your bed and put your head on the pillow and, oh, I remember haven't done this. I haven't done that. I didn't finish this. I should have spoken to that person. I should have sent that email. I should have read this book. I should have finished this article. So if there is a plan, and if there is a routine, and if there is a schedule, why, or before I go to sleep, then that will
So
give you the comfort.
what about taking naps?
No,
I just
in here
maybe
they call them
I have a
power
comment here.
naps. They call them
Ah,
power naps.
is taking nap.
Yeah, but the nap is a nap.
So if
It
you
can be 10
take,
minutes. You can have 10 minutes nap.
just my question is, it affects or not?
It helps.
If you're gonna
It's
sleep.
like when you have some coffee. The coffee, the effect of the coffee doesn't last for hours or for days. It lasts can be for 1 hour. It boosts your focus, your attention for 1 hour, and then you come back to the normal mood. The
But I
same thing with
think
the power nap.
no, I see,
For
I
30,
see some
if you
people
go
when
have a
they.
nap for 30 minutes, for example, you can't say that I've slept 30 minutes in the
But
day.
if it's 3 minutes, it's okay. But people, I see some people like taking naps like from an hour to 2 hours, maybe 3 hours.
But this is not a
So
nap. This is not a nap. This is sleep.
yeah,
This is sleep. A nap is like 15 minutes, 30 minutes
The
maximum.
nap not more than 1 hour,
What? Yeah, let's say 1
I
hour.
think.
But if you go for 24 hours,
Not more than one
you know,
hour.
no,
But
you over
yeah, it's
exaggerated.
okay.
but some people take all the day like a nap.
Ah, that's lovely. That's beautiful. That's what I think. Why someone can sleep. Some people are blessed with this, that they just can crash and sleep. That's it. Or they have a plan. I do my Isha مثلا, pray and sleep. I know someone. He died last year, but I knew from his family. He was in his. I think when he died, he was in his 80s. But I knew from
80s.
some of his family members that he used to do his Isha prayer in the mosque, and then he goes
Yep.
to sleep. That was his strictest rule in his life. So he does Isha in the mosque, goes sleep, and get up in the for the Fajr, do it in the mosque, and he doesn't sleep in the day. So that's it.
Mr. Mohammed, so if we look back at at our parents and grandparents, like who were waking at fields and green, okay, like they were, so they were like going to sleep after Salat al-Isha, yeah. Then they were waking up
Yeah.
at Salat al-Fajr,
Hmm.
yeah, and their bodies were healthy. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
So it's
I think we over exaggerate about how busy we are.
yeah,
We can schedule our life and give ourselves the chance to have good sleep. Yeah,
yes.
we are surrounded by a huge amount of information and technology and distractors, a lot of things that can get your attention, and you think that
And a lot of things that waste
yeah,
our life.
yeah, of course they waste our life. That's why we need a plan. You need to have a plan, and we all
Yes.
in this position. Like when you, for example, when you watch something on YouTube, you think that
Yes.
you're gonna finish the YouTube, but you find in the suggestions
Yeah,
something
yeah,
even more
after
interesting.
watching, yeah, after watching one videos and you flap the
Yeah,
screen, then
and the
you
same
start
thing is,
watching the next one, the next one, the next one. So if
and you
you
never
look
finish the first one.
general
You have never
overall,
finished the
yeah,
first one. So that's
yes.
why the plan. If you start something, finish it. So
Mhm.
that's what I wish I can start doing this from now, because this will save a lot, and also it will help learn a lot. It will help
Yes.
learn a lot, because if you start a book, for example, I use not to finish a book. I start many books, but not to finish them because I'm distracted already. I like this book, so I go and read 10, 15 pages, and then I see another book. Ah, that's a beautiful book, and go history book, literature book, poetry book, a religious book, a comparative religion book, huge, and then all of them are not finished. But I was
Yep.
reading a book recently. I need to finish it actually this week. Uh, it's about that you need to finish what you start because this is will make you more knowledgeable.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you will have something from here not finished, and something from here not finished, and something from here not finished.
You're not get what you're looking for.
Yes. So the same thing helps with sleep. So if we have a plan for the sleep, we'll have a good plan for the life. So that's my
You
advice
know,
for myself and
just
for everyone.
you know, Mr. Muhammad, if يعني if I have sometimes يعني if I have some trouble sleeping, I start reading anything, because when I start reading something,
You will
I fall
feel
asleep.
sleep.
Yeah, I fall asleep directly. That's
Yes.
it.
This like we when we was studying, Mr. Ahmed. During the studying, you if you can't sleep, just start to
Yeah,
study.
to study.
Yes, you will
Yeah,
go to
that's
the
it.
bed directly.
Yeah, it's a good way, when you have some trouble sleeping. Okay, so we're gonna turn the questions to Fatma again. So, what do you think?
Um, I have a friend that every step in her life with a plan, even sleeping. She thinks that sleeping well is a skill that we can develop. She sleep at 10 a.m., wake up at 5 a.m., even she will not do anything. It's her routine. Actually, I think
Mhm.
that's a good thing, but when I asked her, did you or do you think
But
before the
it's
sleep?
something like you doing, or you work, you doing like a robot. Okay.
In yeah, that's in my opinion, but she thinks that it's a good thing to keep this routine, and
Mhm.
it's
Maybe
her.
it's a good
Oh,
routine, but sometimes you need to break that routine by doing or by
it's
taking some
boring,
holidays or
boring. Yes,
maybe when you feel bored, you can break the routine by doing some other or alternative
to be
ways.
honest, if I still sleeping late and wake up late, I feel that I am depressed. So I make a stop and start to sleep early. Even I will not do anything, but it's like a challenge for myself to wake up early, to do anything new. I don't know. But recently I was having sleeping problems that I can't sleep. Even I tried, I can't. I may
So
sleep
we asking for the reasons of why some people can't
maybe
sleep.
for me. I can sleep if I'm thinking in a thing, if I'm worried, if I have a physical tired, if I'm physically tired, I can't sleep. Even I try,
That's
even I'll
so that's what we call like overthinking. Cause thinking is something good, but overthinking is
yeah.
something bad.
For me, thinking is a bad thing, not just
Yeah.
overthinking.
Wait.
I'll give you
What?
I'll
What?
give you a quick line that
Yeah.
a quick line that I still remember it from Macbeth. I don't know if you have read Macbeth or not,
No. No. No.
For Shakespeare. Uh,
Yeah.
the line says, "What is done cannot be undone. What is done cannot be undone." And
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a quick background about this line. The the
Yeah.
king, one of the leaders of the army, killed the king so he can become the king of the country. But
I studied this play before, I think.
okay, so do you know who said
Mm-hmm.
this phrase or this? It was the lady Macbeth, Macbeth's wife.
Yes.
He kept regretting and
Thanks.
blaming his wife and saying to her, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have killed the king. I loved the king and all of that.
She's
And
saying
then,
what is done.
yes,
Yes.
she reached the point and she said to him, look, what is done cannot be undone. اللي حصل حصل. انسى.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's we have to, you can't change the, and I said that I always say that the past is dead and the future is elusive, and the only moment we live is the present moment. So if you're thinking is about the past. Thinking is about the past. And if something you can't change in this right moment while you are sleeping in your bed, you shouldn't think about it. You should just think about that you're going to sleep.
I'm
This is
not just think about the past. I actually think about the past, present, and future. When I start thinking, I can't stop.
yeah, but this is this is why I'm quoting this line. If you can't do something in that moment of that you want to sleep, and this thing is annoying you, and you're not going to do anything, like by thinking, let's say that you spend, or I spend 2-3 hours thinking how I am
But
going to go to work in the morning and the car is
but
broken.
but my comment was that, Mr. Muhammad, thinking is different from overthinking. And if you think about something more than, yani for as you said, like 2 hours, 3 hours, so that's, I can't call this like thinking. That's
Some people
overthinking, by the
do,
way.
but some people, because it's not about one thought. It's a thought that's taking you to another thought.
Yes,
And the one
yes, that's the
thought,
point.
yeah,
Yes.
and if it's one thought, it will end in 5 minutes and it's done.
Yep.
But the problem is it's a thought leading to another thought. And the next thought is even bigger than the previous one. And the next one is bigger than the, so you have a chain of 10, 15 thoughts. And then you go back to the first one. So you keep going in a chain of thoughts.
And you will get yes, a chain of problem or a chain
Yeah,
of thinking,
that's
and that will make
Yeah,
you
like you said, so the past is not my concern, is not your concern, is none of our concerns. So our concerns are the present.
yeah, and the present wants you to sleep, and this is the time to sleep. If it's, let's say it's 12 o'clock in the night, it's
Yeah.
not the right time to think of something that I know it will take hours to think of,
Mhm.
because I
So
need to
you
sleep.
have,
You know,
yeah, you
why
have
not
the whole
just
day
to
to
wait
think.
until the morning? I will have fresh
Yes.
brain, better body. I'll have a good breakfast, some coffee, some tea, and then I start thinking of this thing. Why?
And some chocolates, by the way.
Yes, I have just had my chocolate.
some nuts.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Mu'tasim.
Okay.
We took,
Okay,
yeah.
it's time.
And
It's your turn, Mu'tasim, now.
yes,
Oh,
Yeah, you're. I think some people who are currently very well, they are mentally great and they doing well through this their day. Yeah, they don't have many problems to think about, so they doing well sleeping, and they sleep well, yeah, because they are not have a lot of problems to think about. But on the other hand, the people who are not can doing well at sleeping, they maybe overthinking about some problem. They have some issues. They wanted to work on it. Uh, I think these all reasons I could think about. Yeah.
I'll have I'll have to slightly disagree with this, because not it can be right, but the only thing is every single person have problems. But some people,
Yeah, yeah,
some people
certainly.
know how to put their problems aside and when to think of them and give them time.
Some people
Definitely,
know how
definitely.
to control their life and their
Yes, that's
thoughts.
the control. It's that's the word. How to control the time, when to think of this issue, and to avoid thinking of these problems, family problems, work problems, financial problems, political problems, when I go to sleep. Why? Because this is not the time. But every single person, I haven't seen someone without problems. they vary. But some people, it's all about your attitude to the problems. Some people take them, and yeah, it will go away. I'm just gonna give it some time. And
Yes,
I was
great, but yeah. Sorry,
no, go
you
ahead.
could continue. No. First, your
Okay. I think we have less than 2 minutes before the session ends. So maybe we can reconnect
Okay.
for another session, and then we can listen to Mu'tasim if he wants to comment again, and Fatma and Amr, because it's a very interesting question. So we'll see you back.
Mm.
Okay, okay, let's go back.
Yes, let's reconnect.
Okay, go.
Elise?